So I just got to get something off my chest. You know, a lot of the time on our podcast, we talk about how important it is as a functional democracy to ensure that our criminal justice system operates not only in an efficient way, but in a fair way, because this is really the crucible of a democratic system where you have any individual charged with a criminal offense who has to appear before court where the government, the crown, has to prove its case beyond a reasonable doubt. This is the ultimate function of a democratic process where there's fairness, proof beyond a reasonable doubt, and the presumption of innocence. But it is amazing how many times I will get comments when we're posting something, and they'll go, how does it feel to defend, a rapist or a murderer or something of that nature? Leaving aside the fact that when we're talking about abstract principles, we're talking about cases or court of appeal cases or whatever we're reviewing, we're talking about people sometimes who have not gone to trial yet, who've been acquitted, where the courts have overturned a conviction. That just goes by the side. It's amazing how we still have some sort of a dysfunctional understanding that our justice system is set up to convict people, and that if you're charged, you're automatically guilty, and that's not the case. And, trying to explain to these people is something I engage in, which often my wife says, just don't do it, because I tend to go down this tunnel of hell trying to explain why this is part of our system. And there are a lot of wrongfully accused people, and there are a lot of wrongfully accused people. And we just disproportionately in this practice, given what we do, have people to come to us where they are in situations where there's fairly good evidence that they are wrongfully accused. But it's a fairly niche practice. But overall, the concept in a functional democracy is to have a criminal justice system that has as the basic hallmarks presumption of innocence, proof beyond a reasonable doubt, to ensure that the crown bears the burden. We don't have to do anything, and meaning the defense. And we got to respect this. And I see that even now, after practicing for 31 years, I still get these questions, and it drives me nuts. And the reason I raise it is because recently there was some things I was commenting on, and I got some comments. And today was sort of a double whammy. We had a decision in the morning and a decision in the afternoon where our clients were found not guilty. And clearly in the first case, there was a considerable amount of backlash about the client, and they were obviously not guilty. And for anybody who thinks that it's easy to win one of these cases, or that defending yourself is easy, you're wrong, because there is this presumption that when people are charged, they're guilty. And you have to be very careful to make sure that you take this very seriously as a process. But fortunately, things went well today. But I'm just still amazed that people ask these questions, and I see nothing more basic in a democratic system that we have a healthy, functional, fair criminal justice system. So I feel better. This is off my chest right now. See you soon. We have a podcast dropping this Sunday. We're shooting another one tomorrow night on a couple of interesting topics. Stay tuned to Not on Record, and if you want to go to our website at www.nrlawyers.com for Neuberger and Partners, we've got a lot of interesting stuff there to read. Take care.